Michelle Obama will run for president, but there's only one catch. There are two sides to every story, but there's only one backstory. Donald Trump moped in his chair, enraged by images of his declining poll numbers as described by Fox News. His panicked eyes searched for an inanimate object to hurl at the television screen. The former president chased away his anxiety with a shot of bourbon. The warm liquid coated his throat, calming him for the time being. President Trump sat upright in his chair. A renewed confidence had rippled through his body. His stubby fingers gripped the phone, and he made a call. Hours later, Secret Service escorted a woman into Trump's office. She had a signature walk, feminine with traces of grace. Her copper brown skin glistened under the bad fluorescent light. It was Michelle Obama. Her eyes locked with his. She was relentless and undeniable. It was the first time the pair had laid eyes on each other since January 2017. His eyes stalked her beauty and was unwilling to let go. He looked her over. You could sense the envy in his eyes. Michelle? She pursed her lips. Voldemort? Come on. That's no way to treat your favorite president. Trump stood. His 6'4" frame towered over the former First Lady. Do you know why I summoned you here? No, but I'm sure you'll tell me. I'm not a perfect man, nor am I just in some of my actions. That's the understatement of the year, I would add. Michelle kept a sizable distance. When I got the call from your people, I almost threw up in my mouth, but I decided the country must come first. Trump chuckled. A menacing smirk lifted his spirits. I'm facing 91 indictments. I need to be back in the White House. He paused just slightly and croaked out a few desperate words. I need your help. Michelle turned, snubbing him with a side eye. Her nostrils flared like she smelled the foulest odor in her life. And why would I help you after what you put my family through? Michelle turned on her heels. Disdain guided her to the door. Because you're a black woman. Let's be honest. You're the bedrock of this nation. Its silent gatekeeper. You figured that out all by yourself? No, I used history as a roadmap. Harriet Tubman, Coretta King, Fannie Willis. What a footprint. Michelle's shoulders eased. She loosened the tight grip she had on her emotions. Be my vice president. Let's bring our country back together. His words were laced in remorse, but she wasn't biting. I could run my own presidential campaign and bury you. But would America want someone with an anger problem in control of the nuclear codes? Trump's patience grew thin. His voice reverberated from all parts of the room. You see, Democrats don't fight. You pander. Then you play dead. Her almond-colored eyes pierced his soulless being. That's the Trump I know. Petty and spiteful. The muscles in her face relaxed, soon followed by a mischievous grin. And what am I getting out of this? I'll give you all the funding you need for every HBCU. And what else? Trump's head tilted. He knew she was ready to play his game. Clarence Thomas and I have a deal. This will be his final year on the bench. You get to pick our next justice. How can I trust you? Trump swayed from side to side behind her. Her sweet fragrance overpowered his nostrils. He inhaled her power and wanted it all for himself. Do we have a deal? The former First Lady closed her eyes. They quickly shot open like bolts of lightning. The answer is no. Have fun in prison, Mr. President. She exited the room with a chip on her shoulder. A woman entered from a side door. I told you she wouldn't budge. And what do we do now? The woman escaped the shadows and stood next to Trump. We go to Plan B.